Hi guys, it's Thea and welcome back. The astrology of November is quite overwhelming, but I'm really excited about this new moon because there is a growth of consciousness. We are thrown into the future, and that future is now. We now become more intuitive, compassionate, more ourselves, and this will all unfold in the next couple of months. Crazy ride awaits us, and this new moon is huge. We have a black moon tomorrow on the 1st of November, and it's in Scorpio. The sun and moon are in Scorpio, asking us to release control and surrender to the changes. There's some quite supportive aspects here, but there are also some quite challenging. Anyhow, it's 70% dominant water in aspects, and we are emotionally charged, and things are getting weird, more and more weird. This is a very intense and emotional new moon. Not only because it's in Scorpio, which is enough of a volcanic intensity by itself, but also because the ruler of this moon is Pluto at the last degree of Capricorn, which is the critical degree, the degree of extremes, the degree of mastery, and Pluto is making an opposition to the god of war, Mars, which is in its weakest point, Cancer. Pluto has been 20 years in Capricorn, and he is about to enter Aquarius on November 20th, where he will remain for the next 20 years, and we feel this change already. This new moon is here with a reason, to face us with ourselves. This is the last time that the moon in Scorpio is ruled by Pluto in Capricorn, because in the future it will be ruled by Pluto in Aquarius. Pluto is opposing Mars, and both of these planets are on their last degrees, and Mars is the ruler of our evolutionary direction, North Node in Aries, and Mars is in emotional Cancer. And the ruler of this Mars in Cancer is the moon in Scorpio. The most important change happens in our subconscious. And this moon in Scorpio leads us there. Scorpio, or the 8th house, is like a recycling place where everything that happens to us is processed. This is why this sign is so complex. And whenever the moon is in Scorpio, it is a time of deep transformation. We deal with the mysteries of life, deepest desires, metamorphosis, sexuality, unexplainable things, higher power, manipulation, possessiveness, control, obsessions, what we own, what other people own, and we also deal with metaphysics, with what is unknown, taboo, pathologies, patterns. Scorpio is complex. Life is complex. So this is what we are dealing with during this new moon. Yeah, it's a lot. Now, at its best, Scorpio engages with these inner drives and subconscious desires, and it's capable of self-reflection, but at its worst, it's actually driven by these things, completely unaware of its pathologies, acting with ulterior motives, manipulating. Scorpios are excellent manipulators, and then we have total chaos, drama, manipulation, and hurt, and pure masochism. Scorpio is dark. It's fucking dark, and it absorbs. The moon in Scorpio is dark and constantly fights with internal demons, unconscious, and these powerful urges that take over the whole body, Why am I reacting like this? Am I repeating what was done to me? Am I doing this to prove my power over someone? Am I doing this out of fear? Am I doing this from ulterior motives or from the heart? Am I manipulating? And why am I doing this? Whenever we work with the energy of Scorpio, we must ask ourselves these questions. These masks that we wear are imposed by society, by the system, because of fears of rejection. So, quebrar a cara, my darlings, break the face. This is the Brazilian expression, which means to break the face, which actually means to break the mask, everything that you are not. And we should remember that we're always dealing with quebrar a cara when dealing with the Scorpio moon. Now, the ruler of Capricorn, Saturn, is in Pisces, preparing to go direct and in sextile with the new moon. And this is a supportive aspect that stabilizes us. This is about dedication, commitment, integrity, a sense of trustworthiness, and strong personal values, wisdom of the elders, old people, and water wisdom. It's reliability, intuition aspect. Now, the opposition between Mars and Pluto is a struggle. It's real struggle. It's a power struggle. It's a push and pull. It can be violent, emotionally abusive. It's related to control, and this is not an easy aspect. It will last for the rest of the year because Mars will go retrograde. So we will have to deal with all of this. Mars is preparing to go retrograde, and it will soon go back to Leo, I think on the 4th of November. So the energy of the Mars-Pluto opposition will change. We will start rethinking what we want to create, and the most importantly, we will want to become a captain of our own ship. Mars Leo is also a noble warrior, proud, fierce, and creative. Perhaps a bit arrogant too. All sorts of creative ideas will spark. It will be fun, but also dramatic. Who doesn't love Mars in Leo, even if retrograde? Alright, with this opposition between Pluto and Mars, things will break for sure. There are sudden and unexpected turnouts, and I really don't want to soften this aspect, but be real about it, guys. This is quitting jobs, leaving families, abusive relationships. And this aspect is happening so we can funk out of something old, something where we don't belong anymore. Also, we react through emotions, and this emotional energy needs integration now. The acceptance of deep inner feelings. So, honoring our feelings, a need for safe space, family, partnership, friendships, in which we feel that we can communicate our deepest feelings and truths and not to be judged for how we feel. Moon in Scorpio is extremely intuitive, and this is where wisdom lies. Intuition is perception via the unconscious that brings forth ideas, images, new possibilities, and ways out of blocked situation. Carl Jung said that. We need to trust that gut feeling we have, which now serves as our direction. Pluto opposition Mars in tarot astrology is Judgment opposes Tower. The moon in Scorpio is dark and constantly fights with internal demons, unconscious, and these overwhelming desires, these powerful urges that take over the whole body. Why am I reacting like this? Am I repeating what was done to me? Am I doing this to prove my power over someone? Am I doing this out of fear? Am I doing this from ulterior motives? Am I giving away my power? Am I manipulating? And why am I doing this? Whenever we work with the energy of Scorpio, we must ask ourselves these questions. Mercury is in Scorpio and in opposition to Uranus in Taurus. And what? This is lightning strike. This is sudden insights, words bursting out, unconventional ideas, shocking information. It's like mental fireworks, and it can be difficult to focus on one thing. But we can also easily connect things and have insightful thoughts. We're thinking about the finances in a new way too. A new ways to earn. Also, with Mercury in Scorpio, we have a need to communicate our deep desires, urges, confusions, instincts, frustrations, problems, weird ideas, and deep, intimate feelings, and evolve. Our unique ways of thinking or communicating may be shocking to others, but that doesn't matter anyway. We have the opposition of Venus in Sagittarius and Jupiter in Gemini, and active Chiron, sextile Venus and trine Jupiter. And there is a healing going on here. There is a deep understanding and support and capacity to heal through learning new things. How we want to expand, to discover new horizons, to find our own truth. This is a support in partnerships too. Then we also have this, beautiful water trine here between Mars in Cancer, Mercury in Scorpio, and Neptune in Pisces. And our emotional energy flows, liberates, and inspires. This is a connection with something divine, and I really wanted to avoid to say, but this is an aspect of some sort of guardian angel. I will leave it here. Take care, everyone, and thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.